after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. But a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get free on this drive. He's going to go out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10.
Now it's Jackson.
Line.
Now he'll take this and run. It's caught inside the 10. All the way down at the 3.
34 yards.
An excellent pickup for 34 yards.
First down. First and
so
goal.
It's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Henry will take this in the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And the former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Ravens 13, Chiefs 8.
Time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow!
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. On the return, Nico Remigio. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we've got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
As we know, there's trailing and there's trailing. Right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Well, right now getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. One caught by Rice. And he'll get this out to the 34-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
Waiting for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They're able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Across midfield, he goes into the territory. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz and running play, you're going to slow it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit. They don't have great leverage. They're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They just keep marching right along. First down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but he did what he was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second by less than a yard.
I was laughing people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 30 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead in this third quarter. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath a short pass like that. But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
That's what we did good play. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
Chiefs 17. Ravens 13. Harrison.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out to the offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard. The intent is still the same as what they're trying to do on offense.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out
on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Jackson going to keep it. He knocked away. It's incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Henry up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a comeback to the 35. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And here they hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Right on the coverage we just saw him break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He'll try to do it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And they take over their second shot at the 46-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
That'll go for a game second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. Sets up a manageable second down.
Check off the option. Instead, they'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Fall down these two. Fall down these two. Now
here's Mahomes. Screen, it's complete. They needed 2, they can only get 1. Third down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And as he throws, this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, sit on.
They'll start on the ground. It's and getting this just shy of midfield. They spot him at the 49. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And they set up the screen. That's complete. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Well, he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there. passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it right forward down inside of the 40.
You see another pitch and catch there to the right, but this position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Already brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This crowd will try to force a false start here. Third and inches.
Brings up third and inches.
Jackson to throw. He's got his running back around the backfield. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads him into the end zone.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
Sometimes you're trying to roll with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with short gains and take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Brings up third
And crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Jackson will try to pick it up himself.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and it forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. And it's hard on downs. They had to go for it.
Good day, bro.